Have you felt it? That strange and quiet suspicion that the world around you no longer fits the way it used to, as though someone rearranged the furniture of reality while you were sleeping and hoped you would not notice. Have you noticed how certain people have vanished from your life without conflict, without closure, simply dissolving like mist off a morning field, while new faces arrive speaking the exact words you needed to hear at the exact moment you needed to hear them? This is not coincidence, and it is not imagination. This is the residue of a crossing, the subtle evidence that you have already stepped through an invisible threshold into a new timeline. And today we walk through the 5 signs that confirm it. Have you tried to recall a detail from your past, a conversation, an event, a small fact everyone once agreed upon, only to find it slightly altered, softened, or missing entirely, as though the archive of your life had been quietly edited without your permission? This is what we call the memory drift, the gentle static that appears when the timeline beneath your feet shifts, and the old records no longer perfectly align with the new reality you now inhabit. You are not losing your mind. You are simply standing far enough from the old version of your story that its edges have begun to blur, the way a shoreline disappears when your ship has sailed too far into open water. Have you noticed numbers repeating themselves with an almost teasing persistence, or songs surfacing at the precise moment your heart needed their lyrics, or strangers speaking sentences that echo your private thoughts, word for word? This is synchronistic flooding, the unmistakable increase in meaningful coincidence that occurs when you cross into a timeline more closely woven to your true frequency. The old timeline was quiet because it was not truly yours. This new one speaks to you constantly because you have finally arrived somewhere your soul recognizes as home. Have you felt certain relationships fall away gently, without anger, without drama, simply losing their gravity as though they belong to a chapter already closed? This is the relational molting, the shedding of old connections that served the previous version of you, but cannot survive in the atmosphere of the new timeline. It can feel like grief, and you are allowed to feel that grief fully. Yet beneath the sadness lies a quiet relief, because you are no longer forcing yourself into rooms that were never built to hold your growth. Have you noticed time behaving strangely, days stretching like warm taffy during moments of presence, then collapsing into seconds when you are lost in flow, as though the clock itself has become unreliable? This is temporal elasticity, the bending of chronological perception that occurs when your consciousness operates at a different vibrational rhythm than the world around you. Linear time was the language of the old timeline. In this new one, time softens, becomes fluid, becomes yours to shape rather than obey. Have you felt certain doors open with a suspicious ease, opportunities arriving without the desperate struggle you once thought was required, as though the universe itself leaned forward to meet you halfway? This is the effortless alignment, the unmistakable sign that you are no longer swimming against a current that was never yours to fight. In the old timeline, everything required force. In this one, the right things arrive like breath, unforced, unhurried, simply because you have finally synchronized with the timeline that was always waiting for you to notice it. So if your memories feel slightly rewritten, if coincidence has become your daily companion, if certain people have quietly exited stage left, if time itself has grown strange and elastic, and if life has begun opening doors you never had to force, then hear this clearly: you have already crossed. The new timeline is not coming. You are standing inside it right now, learning its language, adjusting to its light. If this awakens something in you, place your hand over your heart for a moment and simply notice what stirs. Then, like this video, subscribe to Soulure so you do not miss what comes next, and tell me in the comments which sign you recognized first. Because the moment you saw yourself in these words, the crossing was already complete.